Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, powered by FanDuel Sportsbook.
Thank you very much, Ken Rice. Hey, what do you say? We'd like to hear from you. This is the Fan Cave, and this is where we talk sports every single night of the week at 10:35. Bob Pompeani, happy to be with you tonight, along with Andrew Fillipponi of 93.7 The Fan. And if you can call the Borders and Borders hotline, we'll put you on, and you can express your thoughts at 412-575-2600, or you can tweet us at KDPomp at The Pony Express. And Andrew, good evening to you, number one. Number two, your thoughts about the governor finally saying you can have fans, but only 7,500. I'm of the belief that total could be higher. I'm not sure what scientific evidence or proof goes into making that number. Your thoughts about it and what it means. Is there a home field advantage with only 7,500 people there?
No, I don't think so. I feel like the piped-in sound would actually be louder, Bob. We'll see. We'll see if they still use some of that. We know we've heard it on the TV broadcast. I don't know how loud it is in stadium, though. I hope this is a first step. I hope this is kind of a trial balloon or test run, and that if this goes according to plan, that once we get into November and December, Bob, maybe we get closer to half capacity or 75% capacity for big games like the playoffs later in the year. So I don't think the fans are going to make a big difference. It's crazy. We've seen, so far, like last year, for example, Bob, home teams had their worst win percentage since like 2002. So we've seen the fans, for whatever reason, have meant less and less to football results. They haven't had the kind of effect maybe they've had in past years, but I think it's something that was long overdue to get at least some fans back inside Heinz Field.
Yeah, I agree. And I do think fans make a difference when it comes to snap counts. They could be loud enough to draw people offside, to affect, 5-yard penalties, which are meaningful, especially down in distance. It's interesting what you said about maybe getting more fans later. Cincinnati, for example, had 6,000 in their first game this week. They're going to double that to 12,000 in Ohio. Dallas had 25,000. That's roughly 25%, so every state is different. And I would imagine if things go well, then that number should go up. I'm looking at other things like PPG Paints Arena right now, 2,000. The Penguins need more than 2,000. I realize their season won't start for a while, but that number will change. I'm not sure how high it will go, but 2,000 is just, to me, not doable.
Well, we heard Gary Bettman say tonight on the draft that they're not going to start the NHL season, Bob, until January 1st. So that should give the NHL, and we'll see where the health and safety protocols go, that should give the NHL some time, because they can't start an NHL season if we're only going to see a couple of thousand fans in every NHL arena. And we know that things are a little bit more stringent up in Canada, so I think they're still probably months away from having fans back at games, and that's an issue because we know the NHL depends on ticket sales more than the other professional sports leagues because their TV money isn't as big as the NFL and Major League Baseball. So, yeah, I don't think it's tenable to have only 2,000 fans at a Penguins game.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think you'll see the NHL fight for no bubbles. There have been talk about bubbles. They don't want bubbles. They want to play in their own home arena, and maybe it'll start with limited fans and then work its way up. We'll see. We have more to talk about. When we come back, we're going to delve into the baseball playoffs. There are a lot of ex-Pirates on display tonight. We'll talk about that, and also this NHL draft round one, which the Penguins did not participate in. Andrew and I will talk about what really happened during this draft, and boy, if you're a member of the Metropolitan Division, look out. It's going to be not very easy, and the Penguins are going to find that out with what's happened, not just last year, leading up into this coming season. It's going to be tough. That's all coming up. We want you to call us. Your invitation is 412-575-2600. That's the number of the Borders and Borders hotline. You are watching the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on Pittsburgh CW.